Hi, good to see you again. Strange game, this angling. It's the biggest participant sport in the UK. There's so many factions of anglers and sub-factions. We've got coarse, game, we've got sea fishing. Even within those groups, it's all split up into various factions. Even within the coarse fishing, we've got carpers, which come in for quite a bit of stick for some particular reason. We've got so-called pleasure anglers. I thought that's what everybody did it for myself, but there we go. We've got predator specialists, coarse anglers that only fish rivers, coarse anglers that only bother with still waters or commercials. It goes on and on and on. In game fishing, we've got salmon enthusiasts, we've got reservoir trout anglers, we've got river trout anglers, we've even got dry fly fanatics that won't do anything else. It goes on and on. All of these factions tend to look at each other with a bit of sort of one-upmanship and a little bit of disdain, you know, for the other. And it really isn't helping the cause of angling. We've really got to unite, and there's one body that will do that. I'm talking about the Angling Trust. Yeah, so what do the Angling Trust actually do? Well, they help deal with the threats that angling faces at the moment, namely, number one, pollution, which is not only factory effluent and sort of dirty grey sewage, raw sewage coming out of treatment works, which is partially treated and should be fully treated. That's what we generally think of, but there's also farm pollution, much more of a problem. Massive problem with chicken farming, over intensification of the dairy industry, a lot of what should be nice, lovely clean rivers and lakes in the countryside are not so anymore. Predation, we've got problems with, well, for one thing, otters, which is a little bit of a hot debate at the moment, but certainly gooseanders, cormorants, basically avian predation, and abstraction, which is the basically sucking water out of the rivers, you know, the lifeblood of our rivers, either by direct pumping, which we tend to get here up north, or in the spring-fed rivers, certainly the chalk streams in the south of England, actually drying the aquifers, the hills that supply the springs, that supply the rivers. Either way, it's bad news. And of course, we've got another problem with political pressure from anti-angling lobby groups, and we've got a strong ally with the Angling Trust, certainly through the legal side, which is Fish Legal, which resists that political pressure from people that would have our sport made illegal. It sounds a bit far-fetched at the moment. I can't see the prospect of angling being illegal in my lifetime, but the generations below me, certainly it is a real threat, and we need that strong political backbone of the Angling Trust behind us to prevent that happening. You might recall the second lockdown around about January, not this year, the year before, 2021, where Boris Johnson was about to announce a second strict lockdown and ban fishing for the period of that lockdown, along with many other sports. And due to pressure from the Angling Trust and a meeting, he reversed that and decided that it was good exercise and the mental health benefits would be a good thing. Now, without the Angling Trust persuasion on that, where would we have been with that one? It just demonstrates the importance of that political pressure. We need friends up there in the government to protect our sport. Okay, so that's my little rant over. How easy is it to join? Well, just go on the website and express an interest in becoming a member. I think it's £29 a year at the moment. If you're already a member of any half-decent fishing club, I think the fishing club will have an associate membership, but there's nothing to stop you paying a contribution as well. Basically, the more money and support they get, the better the future is for our sport. That's for everybody, not just, you know, the carp anglers or the barbel anglers or the so-called pleasure anglers. It's everybody. Fly, game, you know, course, and sea fishermen alike. The Angling Trust is there for everybody, and we need that support. Okay, thanks for listening. Back to the fishing next time. Okay, so that's all for now. See you next time, and in the meantime, tight lines.